Stream. So welcome back. Oh yeah, I'm back. I know. First of all, we're gonna try a overnight stream. Well, just for tonight and see how it goes. I haven't tried to do this before. Well, actually, I have maybe once, maybe in the Undercold round, but most of the day, actually today, I've been just doing my story, my story, not in game, but my story in real life. It's like a makeup story. So I'm 18 and I mentioned it like a couple times in my streams or even in my videos. I'm 18 and like I'm doing this thing that's so childish. It may sound childish, it is, but I enjoy it making a story, and I still have to explain to my one friend that I haven't done you know, the uh, the adult things in my story. not even in the slightest. But yeah, we're gonna try to do a stream tonight. It's just gonna be a relaxing day in Genshin. You know, it's nothing too crazy. Um, just have some fun, having a talk, and I don't know. Let's see how it goes, really. So I'm just praying right now that things don't go too bad today. Hopefully, I'm not gonna guarantee much anyway. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know. Oh, you're supposed to be Oh, no, you're not. Wait, is this the same mission? Oh, it is again. I was like wondering if there's like another quest nearby or something. I did just finish the wit. If you pronounce his name like in the as the memes go by in the Genshin, like Worcestershire sauce, but like as Wardensley, I think it's used to pronounce his name. I could be wrong. I did do the quest, the story quest, and dude, honestly, my dude was pretty cold with it, like with his fist, and like towards the end of the quest, where the traveler, you, Paimon, and what's yeah, traveler, Paimon, and Winsworthy and his like gang. I just wouldn't say gang, but his band of like police, I guess you could say, or more like guards actually in the prison, more like guards, not police. Um, it was pretty cool how he handled it very well. Like even at the end of the like where he took down the one guy of the organization, the baroness of something, but it was like that. It was crazy how he almost killed him. Like he was gonna kill him. He had like the intentions of almost killing him with like no thought, but then he kind of held back just a little bit. Because if he were to like, you know, he would have murdered him like right on the spot, which would have been, I'd say it might be at least pretty cool, but oh man, that'd be kind of scary to see our Genshin character husbando, Cryo husbando, beat down on a member, the leader of the group, the leader that was originally who made the group or the organization. Uh, it was some deep stuff. Like, well, I wouldn't say it's super deep. It was deep, but then towards the end of the story quest, um, at the end of the story quest, I'm trying to figure out. Wait, I'm trying to remember what happened like after. Oh yeah, yeah. We went to the cafeteria and sat down to have an extravagant meal with him after the incident or the events that unfolded with the organization of like the pins, and stuff in their heads, and like it was almost like they were taking control. He was taking control of them, putting fear into them, and like we saw this one chick in a prison cell, and she like was losing her mind. Like she didn't want to get hurt. She didn't want to do anything to do with us, and it was pretty crazy. It was some pretty crazy stuff. Like man, if I had to get stuck in a cell and something like that ever happened, oh man, you would not. Believe me, I would never come back. I guarantee you. I'd probably be the one almost to lose my mind and, beat down somebody that I don't even intend to not even try on. And it was pretty crazy. What else? And then, oh yeah, and the cafeteria I mentioned towards the end, when we were having, the extravagant meal and everything. He talks about his past, right? And like these children and these children and himself as like one of them being with like two people. They were like, he was saying like the two people were like almost like parents, like they were like family. But then like they were at a certain age. He mentions it like they were slaves. They were like slaves to be bought and sold almost. And like when they reach a certain age, it's like you're sold basically. So anytime they get up into a certain age, when they turn a little older in that age, they basically sell them for money, which is kind of sad because if you were a child at a certain age when you were still young, and then you had to be, oh no, oh my god, that's too close. Oh no! Oh yeah, I got that. Oh sweet, nice. Yeah, if you were a child that when you got to a certain age and you were sold, you were bought and sold by your biological parents, like not even like real parents, but like almost. What's the word if you're not like biologically with parents, like you're not related, like in the terms that you're not related to blood, but you're considered family, like you're considered family regardless of color, race, ethnicity, and even like any types of form like of I guess the one word would be like racism, really. But yeah, when you do the story quest and he mentions it, he mentioned again the kids being sold at a certain age, and like he was one of them. To think that he had actual family, but in terms, it's not what he thought it was. So really, he was basically he was bought and sold, I would imagine, at a certain age. But then I think he came back sometime later. And he mentioned he killed his parents in cold blood, so he had his intentions were to kill them. So he had it was like revenge basically, and it was crazy. It was insane, and it was pretty deep. Like because we've had Genshin characters die, or not Genshin characters per se, but like NPCs or like off-branded characters, I'd say, die in the story. Because we had Diluc's father who died during the incident of, because it's in the manga, it's not in the actual game, but if you read the manga, which I haven't read the manga, I've seen the manga on YouTube a couple times, and I know a little bit of it. I don't know all too much about it, but I know there's a scene where in the manga where Diluc and his father commandeers a vision, like a dark vision, right? And I think alongside that dark vision is what caused him to almost die in a sense, like, and it was like from the Harbingers, I believe. I think it was the Fatui Harbingers or something like that. And after Kyle got there, like with the other Natsivonians, Diluc was, on the ground with his father dying, slowly dying in front of him. Like he didn't want him to go. It wasn't something he wanted to happen, but it happened as the events unfolded. And when Kaya got there with the other Knights of Onius, they were shocked to find out that his father passed away, or his father was dying, because there was blood there, and Diluc. I think Diluc was with his father at the time when that attack happened. They were attacked actually. Yeah, they were attacked by it, and his father unleashed the broken vision that was actually evil, and his father used it to kill the enemies that were raiding him and his father's like caravan and such, and that only led him so far to where it killed his father. It almost killed his father, but then yeah, it was really about it. And then after that, when Kaya, because Kaya and Kaya and Diluc have they're related as family, but like Diluc hates Kaya and Kaya hates Diluc, or Diluc has more hatred towards Kaya. And there was at the time there was a speculation, I guess you could say, of having the characters' cryovisions in Diluc. When Kaya had his vision, the cryovision would represent like something mysterious in a way, like for certain characters. I mean, not all characters, or maybe all characters. I could be wrong, but in terms like to how Kaya had his cryovision, it was like something. It was interpreting that when characters have certain visions, like pyro visions or cryo visions, especially when cryo visions, like it's something on a darker side of themselves, and I guess it's more of a secret and a mystery, and that it was like portrayed as like something that we don't know, but there could be more to it, because you know how Kai is, and like he's mischievous, he's secrets at sometimes, in certain ways more than others, and like it was crazy because you can speculate it almost in any way other than just being mysterious and evil. Having a cryo vision.
吸引テスト開始。みんながそばに。どの目が出るか。
Oh, maybe that's.
捕まえた。花火見いひん？
Oh no. Oh, come on. Okay, I got him. And what else? Yeah, that was kind of like about it. Like you can almost like envision, and you can almost like speculate other things besides of having a crowd vision and being evil, and along the lines of that. And it's like crazy because like how the Genshin community is always so big on like story. Like I'd say story by most, because like this game it's just that good. Like again, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it a bunch of times. It's just that good when it comes to story. Believe me. Like once you get touched in like one of the CGIs in the story, oh man, it's just beautiful. You just need to take the time, just be quiet and just watch it. It's just that good. And that only brings me up to about going to the other event we had with the. I think it's still up actually. Yeah, the Waterborne Poetry event actually, because that one was actually pretty touching too. Also, because I was crying a little bit. I was tearing up a little bit in that story. It was pretty sad. Like no joke, it was actually. I'd say it's not the saddest story, I don't think, but I'd say it was pretty sad. Like when I was talking about the one girl from Fontaine, and about like the years of like the past of Fontaine. So it's not the present Fontaine that we know about, but the past of Fontaine. So basically when the sea rose and like everybody was like escaping Fontaine from the so-called I guess I wouldn't say cataclysm, but like in a sense like of how Fontaine was doomed to be flooded by the sea and such. And where, as per se, when she was floating across downstream from Fontaine to like Mondstadt, right? Because she ends up in Mondstadt, so she goes by Leeway in the story. In the story or the event, it shows her going by Leeway and then going to Mondstadt, where the myth or the legend, where Noelle speaks about the fairy, or the spring. I think it was the spring fairy or some other. It was some other fairy name. I know what it was, but I always forget every time. I really like. No. Hold on, let me destroy this real quick, as I aim to miss every other shot. Really? and or was I? Yeah. So when she goes into Mondstadt, she's like this legend becomes a legend in Mondstadt, where Diona Noelle know this legend of the fairy, of the spring fairy. That's what she was called back then, and this it was a legend or a myth, and I thought it was like, it was real, or like everyone thought it was like real, or if it was fake. And Noelle mentions it, but then she pauses halfway through to say if Diana knows about this. Like, she didn't know what happened at the end of the story. Because in the end of the story, or Noelle reads it, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty sad story. Or a sad ending to the story. In a sense, really, it is a sad ending.
安全距離花火見いひん
Yeah, look at how strong it is. 吸引テスト開始安全距離 Bruh, serious? Thank you. Because I can attempt to fail, like to kill him. But yeah, so like after the Spring Fairy, the legend. So the girl you meet in the event that had the the blue glowing eyes. Because again, I thought I think I streamed the event, maybe not. Or no, actually I wasn't streaming at the time. But when I was playing the event, she had eyes glowing. So I thought initially she was from Samara, but when they mentioned Fontaine, like, oh, she's from Fontaine? So how come I haven't seen people like this before? Like, the thing is, that's basically, she's much older than we are. So in terms of like age, she's really old. Like, she's not grandma old, but like I guess you could say grandma old, but like she's old, and that her eyes were glowing blue, and like, oh snap, we have someone from Fontaine. So I really didn't think about it too often or too hard about it. Like, I thought this was like a certain character that we don't get to see too often, having blue eyes, like super blue eyes. And like when we brought up again, when Noelle brought up about the story, she and like the spring fairy, such like the one, like I think the line was like something about the spring fairy, and our friend, I think it's not Farina, but what's her name? It was I forgot her name. She was the Oceania that at the end of the event, where she was like questioning about about the things we were saying, and like she was afraid of it. Like, she was like, it sounded like when we always mentioned about it, she was like worried about it or afraid of it, like in such a way. It's like Paimon, even us, we were catching on. I wasn't catching. I was a little bit oblivious at the time. I actually was like, I was kind of oblivious at the time. And it was like what was it like? It was like when we got further into the story, the leaf that we found was from her. So the previous leaf that what was it? The previous leaf that we found in the event, I think it was the second or third part of the story, or the story mission. It was her who wrote that leaf the first time, because we didn't know at first who wrote it, but then when we figured it out more soon after, it was her who wrote that first leaf, and then we were writing the same I guess poetry, I guess you'd say, like the poetry that she put on that leaf was the same one. She seamlessly was able to find one of our leaves that we wrote on, and wrote another leaf that was like portraying as like something sad, like the way it was in terms of words. It was more of a touching and sad moment, and it was actually kind of true, because when you reach towards the end of the event, or no, when you get close to the end of the event, you find out that it's her who she's writing on the leaf, and she's not from any other reason. She's from Fontaine, and she tells you her story that in Fontaine years ago in Fontaine, not this Fontaine of today, but the Fontaine in the past of Tevat, where it was collapsing and where the point was getting the whole city of Fontaine was getting flooded, sucked into the ocean, I would assume, as I go on proceeding. She she presents her story. She tells you about it. Like she flows from she flows from Fontaine through the world to Tevat to Monostat and to Springfield or Spring Lake Field or okay, that doesn't sound right. What is it called? Springvale. Okay, Springvale. That's what it's called. Jesus, I can't even remember the name. What are you hiding from? Is this like... Oh, they're playing hide and seek. Okay, I see what they're doing. And, and when she tells you about the story, she met this boy, right? Which is... He's now much older. His name was, I think it was, I forgot his name. I think I can go back. Hold on, let me get... Can I go back and find him? I think I can. I think he's still there. I'm not too sure though. I could be wrong. But I think his name was like I think he's still here, right? No. I guess Dreamy hates rain. It was the one old man that was in the lake, by the lake, always standing by the lake in Springvale. What was his name? I keep forgetting like the character names, because I don't really, pay attention to their names too often. Which I should. But, I mean, yeah, right here, him. So his name was, Old Finch. Yeah, Finch. So, as Finch, we all know Finch, because he's always been there since day one of, playing Genshin. She goes back to mention his name. So because Finch and him, we all know how Finch loves, our female Oceanid, that when she assumes human form, when she has enough energy, she doesn't reciprocate his feelings, so she doesn't feel feelings, she doesn't have feelings, as, like, for a while, because she doesn't realize what feelings are, until, like, later. Oh, go crazy, Bennett. Go crazy, Bennett. and at the time when Finch reciprocates his feelings for her, it's almost like she doesn't know what to do. So then, in terms of she doesn't know what to do. She intends to run away from him. So basically, not wanting to explain, the circumstances and such, causing problems for Finch, right? So she doesn't want to cause problems for Finch because she can't reciprocate the feelings that he has to her, which is quite sad because given how she has, like, I wouldn't say no emotion, but like when, like, she couldn't figure out her feelings for Finch because it was kind of hard to explain to him. Ooh, the side quest. And when that happened, she ever so then after she ran away, she felt guilty of leaving him and not giving him that proper answer after the years flew by and such. And it was pretty sad to hear that. I'm pretty sure I almost can genuinely understand it for sure. Like having to feel genuine, like, regret or guilt of not saying something to a certain someone or a particular sex of the matter, or even just a friend in general, really. So that's it. And when that happened, when we found out with her, we encouraged her to go back, or actually Micah was the one who encouraged her, and typically because he knows, like, you need to never give up. he still loves you and stuff like that, because he mentioned that Finch just always mentions her in his stories, like every time. Like he hasn't had no regrets. He's always been happy, and it's like every time he sits by that lake, every time in Springvale, every time he's always thinking about it, or something, or for someone to be waiting for her, waiting for, and which is her, her name, the Oceanic. I'm just gonna go by the Oceanic because I completely forgot her name. It was I know I forgot already. Like it was it's that bad, guys. I can't remember character names. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can call me as this. You could call me a disgrace, but that's about it. And after like the Oceania, her like we asked her to write a poem or yeah, poem about it, and um oh that's man another character sheet. We didn't need that. No, rest in peace. And when she did, we had to be like really fast about it and such. And then she, I think, no, that's actually later. But when we get into the what do you call it? When we get into the poem and actually go to Springvale in Monostat, she couldn't assume the form for so long because you know how she is. She's an Oceanian. She has magical powers, and she was drained from her powers and kind of after the aftermath during Fontaine years ago. And what and that when Diana brought Finch out to her in the by the lake in Springvale, so the one above, not the one where he meets, not the one where he sits and stands there all day, but the other one up past the pathway through the houses. It's that lake, and when Diana brings her and everyone else is there, they present her, and it's the Oceanic and him, and he knows her because of her voice, because years ago, and like it goes on about not having, not for her having not to like express her feelings, not having the chance to tell him about other things that were like capably bothering her and such, and all that, all that mushy stuff that probably people don't care about, but I do. I know there are some people that do care about this, and some that don't. Not everybody, but some people don't always. But some of us, especially that are like enjoying stories, I definitely do enjoy it. So I actually took it to heart a lot actually. So it's not something I experienced similarly, but we can all experience it like. Experience it as something that can touch our hearts, like any other story would, like in a certain way. And when, you know, as it goes by, Finch and her continue to talk about it, and like they want to get. It was like she wanted to get married and fell in love with him and such, but after she couldn't sustain the form, gave him the crystal. Gave Diana a surprise present too, which was the spirit. It was from the spirit. It was the spirit of water or something like that. that the way she makes drinks, that anything disgusting that she puts in and makes it turns out it tastes great. Because how Chung Yoon drunk that when he drunk that like nasty drink Diana made with gin and chilies, he apparently loved it so much. It was crazy. It was pretty fun. Not no adultery, stuff like that, but in a sense, like again, closing the eyes and they were kissing each other, and then because we couldn't say good to them, Finch mentioned like it's okay, everything's gonna be okay, and like she's gone now, and that it's not saying that he doesn't want it's pretty much a happy ending at that point, and because through the CGI of the uh-oh, my stream's gonna crash. No, not like this. Oh, wow, I didn't hit him, surprised. It's... yeah, I completely missed. I'm sure you hit him. No? I guess it's not gonna happen. Alright, give me one moment, please. I really do need to get my computer fixed because the hinge on my computer is completely what's breaking my computer or messing my computer up because it keeps moving on its own. Because the hinges is what's causing this to make my computer not workable or more like not usable. It's just annoying because it keeps anytime I'm on a tab, it keeps moving that tab without me even trying to move it generally, which is kind of annoying. So I need to get that fixed, but I never did.
金魚飼ったことある？おとなしゅうてめっちゃ可愛いんやで。
Oh my god, why is it like so laggy? It's like so slow. Great. Let's see. Manage video. Okay. Looks like everything's okay so far. So I think I should be okay, hopefully.
花火はパッと消えてまうけど、友情は一生もんや。なんねなんになんにな。お。
Okay, we're back. I just had to double check my stream. Because again, this always happens. It always happens. Go, climb the tree. Surprising bows don't work against trees, which I guess makes sense. It would be funny if it did. I'd say, but I guess it would be pointless to why. So, yeah, and then let's go back. Yeah, so in the CGI, it shows she tells the story of the story of him and this young her and the young child, basically Finch as the young child, you know, hearing his cries of the sea and the pond and like the droplets of tears that he was, you know, crying. It was actually pretty moving. Like, I'm not gonna spread the details too much, but like, if you've seen it, you've seen it. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but all I can say, it was fantastic. It was like, I'd say it's like it was a great masterpiece. First of all, it was so emotional. It was so strong. I was tearing up completely. It was insane. I was tearing up completely. It was not even. It's just that good. Mihoyo makes these cutscenes like it's nothing, and I know it's a lot of work for these cutscenes because, again, this is not easy. This is a job they do. They edit, they cut, they make, you know, revise, revisions, and stuff like that. And it takes a lot of time just to make something just that good, just to look good. Even in like, even anything from Mihoyo in general, like Honkai Star Rail, Honkai Impact Third, like, it's just that good. And Mihoyo does not fail to do that. So yeah, I do appreciate Mihoyo for doing this. Anytime I mention that, it's not sponsored or anything, it's not anything like that. I just appreciate this game so much. Even Star Rail or Hong Kong bagged. I played them on mobile phone, but I wish they would. I wish they did come to console, but again, you can't ask for everything, and they can only release on certain platforms. So that also, and it's just that as when Mihoyo makes games like these, or even any game in general, the stories just get better and better every time. You get to learn about the characters, you get to learn about their backgrounds, you get to learn about how they become, who they are. Like Gan, we know a lot of the characters like Arataki Ito, Ganyu, Zhongli, Yoimiya, Kaching, Mona, like, and even the travelers themselves. It's just crazy. I want to see if she's online. Oh, she is. I'm gonna ask her real quick before I continue to my monologue. Did you get him? Did you pull yet? Did you pull yet? Pull yet? Question mark. I'm gonna throw an emoji in here real quick for my girl. And she's my cousin, so. Where's the one where I used Ganyu for praying? I'm trying to find that. She did one. And I'll give you a brief a little bit of what she is. So, if you guys don't know, she is a character. No, so the person I'm talking to is a cousin of mine, which is another cousin of hers. So it's my cousin, which probably doesn't make sense at all. But I'm just gonna go with it because I just go with it. And we're not related by blood, even though we have the same last name. But among families, traditionally, that we're a big family. It doesn't even matter of last name, whether or not we're same last name. We're still a big family tree, or even any other family in general. But for Asians, we're pretty much one of those families that are pretty big, like really big. And not saying that we're the only big families out there, but we're one of them. Even whether or not we're same by last name or such, it's just that we're just a big family like that, and we just treat each other fairly. Well, sometimes, not every time though. And yeah, so she's always been my number one. I have my other cousin that I mentioned. Her name's Alexis. She was my high school cousin. Again, in 9th grade of freshman year, physical science, which is so hard for me to do. And yeah, that was about it. So, and it was crazy because she mentioned about our last names. Like, you have the same last name? I'm like, I'm sorry. So then she went off like, you're my cousin, or something like that. And it was pretty crazy. Like, okay. Like, and I kind of just accepted that. So that's about it. The rundown. And I've always been there for her. Sometimes, like, I would always comfort her. Like when we sit down together with her friends and stuff. So yeah, that's about it. And her cousin that plays Genshin, she plays Genshin, and she's the only who I play with, mainly sometimes. You see, I don't include her in my videos, but she's always there for me to play Genshin, because we're basically Genshin buddies at this point, so I enjoy her company a lot, because it helps me boost my morale and such, to where it's really nice and such. So I really appreciate it very much. I'm gonna see if I can join too. And is it all right if I can join you? I always ask her every time before I decide to, because usually she's always in the middle of a class, or she's usually AFK some of the time, which I understand, but like, what are you doing that's AFK? Like, what are you AFKing about? Like, and this questioning sometimes. And she does tell me here and there. But back to the story. Yeah, so basically, it was like emotional, or actually, no, it was like, of course, MiHoYo was like the company MiHoYo. But MiHoYo make these cutscenes, even in like all other games in general. It's just so good. Like, you can really feel the connection between the characters, and like how, like, when the music starts to hit in that general moment, in that certain way, it just makes you feel something so different. It was insane. And I think I think miHoYo does a great job, honestly. Like as a company that makes great games, especially this one, and following Honkai Star and Honkai Impact, it's just that good. Because I guess the start of it was Honkai Impact, and then the Genshin, and then Star Rail. So miHoYo does a great job when it comes to games like this, and it's just so beautiful to have a great company and people too in that company. It's just and like they work their ass off just to make something like this for us as people, for content creators like myself, a small one, but like even the bigger content creators out there, to give people something that they want. And it's not always easy to do, and not so easy to ask every time. So we know that for a fact, that it's something that we linger for, and it's all about patience and time it takes to make maps, to make characters, to make weapons, to make artifacts, and make domains and such. She hasn't really responded back. I'm assuming she's AFK at most. Usually she's AFK at this time. I'd figured. So let's try fighting these bosses. I haven't really fought this one, so too much, but we're gonna fight this one anyway. This one had a shield attack too.
6308式ユニット終わりね撤収花火にいいはあ
Oh my god, I forgot this one.
行くで
Nope.
捕まえた
I use Yolande skill for a
6308
全力こ
かかれ
Oh my god.
行くで
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. He's gonna kill my Yogi. Relax.
くらえ燃えろ
Oh dude, God. On point.
痛がっちゃいない糸よ工作せ
せ
Don't kill me, please. Oh my god. I was like so scared. I kind of hesitated a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm guessing this is what our next 4-star, Clarina, I think it's her name. And that comes out with Navia on the next banner in December. So that's what I heard about in the for the Geo update, because it's a technical Geo update for rerun banners for Geo characters, because we have Albedo and Navia, and I think Ayato and Raiden. So, or not Ayato. That's Ayato Kamisato. That's not Geo. He's a Hydro character. Ito, Aritaki Ito is a Geo character. I couldn't even pronounce, like, I can't even remember the names. Oh my god. And if I can pull Navia and her weapon, and if I can get Ito's weapon, for crying out loud, because I've been trying to get Ito's weapon for the longest right now. You won't believe. I'm trying to maximize his my Noel's damage to sophisticate for crit damage. So. So I hope I can get Ito's weapon. So pray for me, chat. Pray for me, or anybody in the comments, that I can pull Ito's weapon and Navi's weapon. Hopefully. You don't know how the weapon banner can be a scam. Although I got pretty lucky on the weapon banner, thank God. For this weapon and for Nahida's weapon. So. Thank God. Like, that's the first time I've ever gotten lucky, at least at the weapon banner. So, thanks to the god of wisdom, the goddess of wisdom, to save me. Like, actually save me. Let's see, what else? So far, I've been trying. Oh yeah, like, I guess I'll talk about my life a little bit. Yeah. in terms of like for life, I've been trying to find jobs, like jobs to what do you call it? Like to do gaming or something like that, like something with gaming. Like I found out like some beta testing and stuff for games, because like the only thing that kind of runs through my head throughout my whole entire life is just games, which is kind of sad to think about, really, because I've kind of just been consumed by video games, which is not the greatest idea, not the greatest for my life either. But I mean, I can never stop, really. Like I can't even stop at it, and it kind of pains me to see, like, you don't have to feel pity for me, but in terms of saying such, like, my parents, they seem to be more fond of my little brother more for success and such, instead of me, because they're going to college and such, to find out what I want to do, which I already do.
よしみんながそばにいてくれるわ
But it's just
安全
nothing.
距離花火に
Oh, no one that is. No, stop.
堪忍してや 吸引テスト開始え
Oh, no hybrid.
ほなせ
There we go. Jesus Christ, that's scary.
花火
I've
の
been
材
trying to
料はあ
find
らへんかな
I've been trying again, like my brother has like a bunch of money, like I want like above 1,000, because he has a job in the Target headquarters he's working at, and it only pains me to find out, like it seems like to find success, like I don't know, like what would you define success in such a way for like here's the thing, I question that a lot every time in life, like what's success, and like
全力攻撃だ
what am I doing with my life?
6308式ユニット
天に召せ
Uh-oh. No, stop.
はあ全員どけ
そや
And I don't know, like, really, it's gonna bring me back. Oh, am I?
行く
No.
で
What is this? Is that it? What? Okay. But then, again, you guys don't need to feel pity for me. It's just, this is my own fault. But really, I just want to do something for like, video games. Not making them, but like just playing them as a job. Because, I don't know, like, every time they tell me to, do something with like mechanics, engineering, and such like that, a very Asian household to say per se at the least, like do this, do that.
捕まえた
That's a lot of
吸引テスト開始
like when you're in an Asian household. It's a
終
whole.
わりね撤収
It's not easy,
いってるで
and for me to have
今のなし
things that kill me. For me to have like success, to thrive in life, it's more like I need to find something that I
花
can
火
do.
の材料はあらへ
You
ん
know,
かな
YouTube's a next one, which I can do, but I just haven't been doing it too well, at least, because I don't have good edits, no good, like computers of such to work with, and I have to get there at least to that part, so I can actually manage to, to edit properly, to get at least better thumbnails, and that, I don't know, like, if you're such a gamer, and like ever since you start out as a child, when you grow older, it's like, I guess not everybody gets to it. Like, it seems just to be me, or it's just me to think about just games. Or it's just in the games. I don't care about life. I just want to be in games, be shut in all my life. Find no love interests, which, because again, love seems to die down fast, like for me. I got too desperate, and then I kind of just left it at that point. So love for me is like almost a void at this point. Like I don't know, like what, like to find love. Like, see, that's the thing. Like I question a lot of these days, like on a almost not on a daily, but like in certain days or certain times, like to think about like what is love? How do you define love? How do you define success? How do you find success? Because the way I'm going down this path is not a happy one, which I don't know, like I've been trying to look up work jobs that do gaming, something with games, because I enjoy playing games. Like it's my life. Like this is who I am. Like it basically put me as this person. Is how it's basically shaped me to become, you know, what I am now, like a small content creator. And I want to be a small, at least a bigger content creator, at least known for something. And you know, I had to take those first steps to risk it. But here's the thing: I struggle to do that because I'm too afraid to take risks. Because I mean, it's kind of sad. I mean, that's reality for you. Like, one minute you want to take risks, the next minute you're too afraid to do so. And you end up failing regardless. So, it wouldn't really matter. What? Close my door all the way. Never. Sometimes I'd rather it doesn't close the door all the way. I know, I seem to, like, for my life in general, it's gonna be a really hell of a road, I tell you what. So, I'm pretty sure my younger brother, he'll probably do a little bit better in life than I am, so it may sound so sad, but I mean, I'm actually happy for him, for the most part. So, I'm not saying that I should be, you know, somewhat happy about it, but I mean, I am, given I am his older brother. I mean, at least he's got a future. I think for me, it's nothing but sadness, more like it, perhaps, to really find what I'm, you know, passionate about. Because every time I have my uncles or aunts ask me what I want to do for life, right? Like, what am I gonna do in life? Like, what are you gonna be? Like an engineer? Like, I always just say that just to get out of the conversation, which I think many people have said. You know, a lot of people in life would say something random just to get out of a question. Like, what are you gonna grow up to be? And you just say something random just to get out of it quick, so then you can just clarify for them to that nothing is basically just a lie at that point, which is a white lie, a complete lie. Which it's something that a lot of us do in this world now. Not everybody, but most of us, I mean, at a young age, to say it, like, what am I gonna be when I grow up? I don't know. And you tell them just something, so then you know, just to shut them up completely, and so then they at least will acknowledge you for something, for like a good while. You know, like a lot of us would actually kind of just keep our mouths shut and tell our parents just to lay off and kind of. What do you put the words into, like, just kind of let us be in our own bubbles and such. I get it that they're our parents and they do a lot for us, which I'm not mad about, but just back and forth all day, and I'm not gonna do it. And yeah, that's like really about it for the most part. Like, what would you do in life? Like, kind of the first instinct for me would be the YouTube, because, you know, I kind of enjoy the YouTube experience. Like, I guess, like, making content something I enjoy. It was just this, like making Genshin content and such like that. So first of all, it was like the first idea was like YouTube and like doing MMDs, which is called Miki Dance. If you've seen that program, I was thinking of that because I enjoy that. I've seen that before. I like it's not normal. It's like for people singing and stuff, but like I like because it's just the anime vibe of it and like some other stuff to it, which I think people would agree. And like, what else? I'm trying to think of something right now. Like when you think of something you're passionate about, you want to do it. But a lot of people around you would say like, you can't do this, you can't do that. You'll never become this, and like sometimes you can prove them wrong. And then in terms and such, it's like, what is it? What else? I'm trying to think of something else to go along with it. I can't always because I'm kind of tired. I've been kind of like laying off a little bit for videos. I do plan to make one later tonight, not tonight, but tomorrow at least, to make a Spiral Abyss edit, which I have not done in a while, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. So yeah, that's gonna come out because you're gonna see another Spiral Abyss edit in like how long? For like a year now. So I hope you guys will enjoy that one for sure. But yeah, that's gonna be coming up soon at some point. Can I close my door now? Thank you. Oh god. Let's see. She hasn't responded to my messages, so I'm assuming she's AFK at the moment. Well, why do you keep coming in? It's like you keep coming in and coming out. Just take your wallet with you. It's streaming. So what if I don't have viewers? That's fine. I just do this because I want to. What are you doing here? Go do that there. I don't want you just hearing me talk all day. Get out of here. You know why I'm in there anyway. This is why I hate people sometimes, especially my brother, because I prefer to be alone. I don't like being with people. Being with people gives me anxiety. And it makes me nervous because I can't do my thing if I can't do it alone. I'm like those people, to say the least. Like I'm one of those people that I prefer to do stuff alone instead of collaborating, because I find it hard. Well, I guess for me in general, it's not for everybody, but for me especially, ever since COVID. Again, I'm gonna bring up COVID, like usual, because that's like my only excuse, I guess you could say. But it's been the only thing that's isolated me from everybody from this stuff. And like what I mentioned before, my brother tells me I don't have views because people don't watch my streams, and like, it's okay, it's fine, as long as I can just do this for something, then and at least it means something to me. And, like, it's okay if I don't have viewers and stuff like that. Like, just to think about it, like, I guess
行くで。
you know, I don't know, it just destroys me a little bit because he tells me I don't have viewers that watch my streams, and it's just kind of disappointing, and it's like, but then really, I just do this just because I want to, because I want to let you people see what what I am doing, what I am capable of, like, have a fun time playing my game, and having to experience the story in such an unraveling way where some people, sometimes people don't have consoles or computers, and I can be like those people that bring something to the table for people to watch and for people to enjoy. So, I mean, don't let those people put you down. But for me as a person individually, it puts me down pretty hard. So, I mean, for a lot of reasons. So, I don't know. Sometimes. Oh. No, I don't want to attack you. I'm trying to collect materials and gather materials for food. Not food, but not food. Oh, I guess for like cooking stuff.
捕まえた。急がなくてもいいのよ。
Oh snap, that's not. There you go, you're free. I guess I attacked him, that's why he's not out of the cage yet. But really, it's just like, I don't know, sometimes when River comes in here and he's barging in, demanding that I should get, you guys in terms, my 18 subscribers to watch my, my streams, like, almost like to force you to watch something that I can prove them that at least I have some people watching my streams. Like, I'm not gonna force you. Nobody's forcing me to watch me. I'm kind of a low life YouTuber, and I'm not that big. I wouldn't say the word important, but I'm just not as, not close to a professional. More like an amateur, I guess. No, not an amateur, more like a beginner almost. Like a beginner and an amateur, mix both together. And, like having my younger brother, kind of like just telling me off, like, oh, you don't have viewers to watch your streams, and, you must just stop doing this. And like, no, I just want to just because I want to. Like, I want to show people what kind of, the content I give out and stuff, like Genshin content, or even like Hunter content, which this Genshin content, it was going to be on our channel at some point when I get my computer, hopefully. And I can work like on Canva for my thumbnails and such, and, some stuff like that. But for now, this is all I can do for a setup. So, I mean, it's not, I guess it's not easy at all. No, life's not easy. Life is hard. Yes, we all experience it in different ways. And I don't know, my way of experiencing life right now as is, it's, let's just put it as something I wish I knew before I stepped in. More like it. And even so, like, I don't know, like a lot of like when I especially like do something, something wrong, or if for anybody, like whoever has done something wrong, like you always hear those words that you wish not to hear, and it's like something that's so hurtful, like you can never come back from. And it's like, it's like you can't take it no more. I mean, if you're like those people that can, come back from it, then man, that's props to you. But for some of us, like for me as a person that doesn't really deal with like problems too often, or even what do you call it? Problems and like kind of like having no social value. It's only harder for me to come up with an argument and explain such problems to where it seems like it doesn't matter. So yeah, I mean, I guess, but oh, you can't go through here. No. And yeah, it only makes me, it only hurts me to, hear my brother say that. Even saying I don't have viewers, I'm not gonna get viewers to watch my streams. So, but again, you 18 people in my streams, even my friends in general, even my friends who subscribed to my channel, I appreciate very much to your honesty and to help me create a channel and make content, because that's what I want to do. So I really do appreciate it, again, ever so. I will never forget it. I never will, even until the day I do die. Guessing. Oh, you did press this, okay. We go under? I don't see no crack or anywhere. Maybe key for this? Oh, you need to press this. Oh, I get it. So now how do you get out? Oh, okay. You just only open the chest. Okay, I was actually kind of scared of like if I could escape from this. She hasn't responded back to my text. I think she's AFK. To be honest, if you guys ever reach this part of the stream, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see more streams of Genshin like this at all. If you guys do decide to. Just to, again, prove my point. I mean, you don't have to. But really, I do encourage you, because do enjoy it if you guys do want to see more streams like this. Just come chat and talk and such. So, I really do appreciate it for all of you who have done enough for me to, start a channel, to do something I enjoy, making content that you guys seem to enjoy, from a lot of people actually. And I wish, I do only wish I could have some more subscribers to, I'm still waiting for that 20 subscriber milestone. So if anytime at some point if we do hit 20 subscribers, and again, I'm still gonna strive to hit 200 videos. My 200th video is gonna be a stream. It's probably gonna be a stream. I think it's better to do a stream. So what do you guys want me to stream on my 200th video? You want to see me do Genshin streams? Do you want to see a Genshin stream? Do you want to see a Call of the Hunter stream? Or do you want to see like a Minecraft stream? Or any other games I play? I play well, I can tell you what games I play. I play Genshin for one, mainly Genshin mostly. So I think a Genshin stream might be more appropriate. But I don't know. What do you guys want to see? Can you do a Genshin stream? Minecraft? I play Minecraft. I play Far Cry 5. I beat Far Cry 5 already. Actually, I'm playing New Dawn, so we can do a new Far Cry stream. What else? Oh, does it not work with bombs? No, it doesn't. Wow, really? So you actually have these specific types of like. Oh my god! Don't kill me, please. Specific types of the creatures in water. I like the sea creatures. Whoa. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys want to see for my 200 video. You guys want to see a stream of me playing Genshin with my cousin, or do you want to see Minecraft stream? You want to see a Far Cry stream? or like, let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see in this stream, or Hunter Call Vaughn stream for a different animal hunt instead of just moose. So let me know in the comments also if what you guys want to see from the hunter other than just hunting moose. I think some variety would be a little bit better probably, which I think you guys would like instead of me just hunting moose all day. So the maps I think I have is New England maps is one of them. Rev on Chile is one of them. I think I have Yukon is one of them. Layton is also. So let me also know in the comments what you guys want to see differently from the hunter also. So please tell me all your suggestions, your not compliments, your comments, and I'll try to see what I can do. So please, I really do encourage you to tell me in the comments what you guys want to see. So let me know. Okay. Oh my god, look at that. That was pretty cool. Oh, let's go, dude. That was pretty cool. Should I get some friends to play the hunter with me if they are down? You guys will see me and my friends play the hunter together also from stream, like for my Twitter video. I could also try to do that as well. So again, to be honest, like just be honest. Tell me in the comments. Really, I want to see your comments and stuff, because it helps me to let me know to what you guys want to see more of, and for my 200th video, what should I do for my 200th video, my 200th video, with a th, 200th video. This is what you guys want to see. So yeah, that's really all I want from you guys, from 18 of you. So if 18 of you do find this stream, please let me know in the comments. I'll even put it in the in the description below. So, and let me know what you guys want to see from my 200th stream and what I should do more for videos and such. So, again, let me know down in the comments. I can plan something and we can go on with it. So, yeah. Let me just grab this location real quick from this viewpoint. Ah, majestic picture. Never gets old. Never will. But I think we'll end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. I do enjoy it very much for everybody who has come out. Actually, no one has come out to watch, but it's okay. I'm not blaming you guys. I'm not mad or anything and such. But yeah, but I do appreciate very much for all of you, 18 of you especially, or even anybody who hasn't subscribed at all. Should subscribe if you guys want to see more content. So, nope. Is that gonna reach? Like I tried to do the end of the intro, like I'm too busy doing this. Hold on, wait. Yeah, okay. And yeah, again, let me know down in the. Thank you for your support, all 18 of you, or even like a lot of the people who haven't subscribed. Thank you for your support of just watching my videos, viewing them. It helps me a lot to understand like what you guys like to see more of, and like do you guys like my Genshin content more, or do you guys like my my Toka video a lot more? Because I know that one got a lot of views. So if you guys want to see more of that as well, or Love Data Live Reincarnation, I think that's what the title was called. Let me know in the comments down below, and we can do a little. I can do a little video series. I can do a little video. I guess. Well, I wouldn't say series, like a little small videos of the cutscenes and stuff, like what I go through, and I can, go along with it. I'm fine with that. But thank you to all 18 of you and a bunch of you people out there for watching my videos. It really helps me support my channel, and it just warms my heart to see people enjoy just what I do. I know it's not big, and it's quite small, but I really do appreciate it very much from the bottom of my heart. Truly, it helps a lot, and it helps me stay in the mind of like happiness, my own comfort zone, and you guys, because you guys are also part of that comfort zone, because I can talk to you guys even though it's not face to face, but I truly do enjoy talking to you guys a lot. So thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for all joining me on this journey. And I hope in the comments I get to see your suggestions about my 200 video and even stuff outside of my 200 video. So I truly do appreciate very much, and thank you all for joining me on the stream, even though there's like nobody, but it's okay. It's okay. I just do this just because I want to. So truly, thank you very much, and I appreciate so. And I will see you all next time. Bye.